Last November, I received an email from the mother of one of our graduates, Gunnar Bills. Gunnar graduated from our university with honors in May 2019. But when his parents brought Gunnar to campus his freshman year, they weren't sure that he would even complete his first semester. The same day that Gunnar moved into his room in Doherty Hall, the Bills were back before midnight to pick him up. Gunnar's mother, Vanessa, wrote, "I knew that then this was the beginning of a long year." Gunnar was highly intelligent, but he had poor social skills, and he was homesick. His parents were determined to keep their son enrolled at Ball State, even though it meant that they had to drive down from Fort Wayne every Friday to pick him up and then bring him back to campus just a few days later. Each week, Vanessa would ask Gunnar what he liked about Ball State, and Gunnar would only talk about his computer science classes, and that was it. Then one day, Gunnar told his mother about a custodian that he had met. Gunnar texted his mother, "There is this custodian here who is really nice, and he's trying to learn our names. I like him." Every other day, Gunnar would tell his mother about how this custodian would say things to him like, "Hi, Gunnar. Hope you're having a good day," or, "Hey, Gunnar, you doing anything on fall break? I'm going fishing." In her own words, Vanessa wrote, "I believe this custodian saved my son. Saved my son from leaving Ball State. Gunnar had someone who knew his name outside of class, and I knew things were turning around when Gunnar decided to dress up for Halloween and to pass out candy at Doherty." Vanessa continued in her letter to me, "At the end of his first semester, he decided to stay. I'm not sure the ending would have been the same had it not been for that custodian. To this day, I'm not sure of his name, but I believe it was Steve." According to Vanessa, when Gunnar returned to campus his sophomore year, this custodian was the first person to say, "Hi, Gunnar, I'm glad you're back." Vanessa shared with me that she had wanted to write this letter several times, but that she'd always gotten distracted. In her final line, Vanessa wrote, "4 years later, Gunnar graduated, and he has since started a good career, and that is in part due to that kind custodian in Doherty." Ladies and gentlemen, that kind custodian is here with us today in Emmons Auditorium. Steve Smith, thank you for joining us. So I asked Steve to be my special guest so that I could recognize him for the remarkable impact that he had on Gunnar's life, and I believe on so many other students at our university. Now, Steve's here, and he knew that I was going to acknowledge him this morning. What he didn't know was how I planned to conclude my remarks, by presenting him with one of our university's highest honors, the President's Medal of Distinction. Susanna, would you assist me? Steve, in conferring upon you the President's Medal of Distinction, all of us recognize your character and your kindness in your service to our students. And so it is my distinct honor to bestow upon you this President's Medal of Distinction. So, Steve, I suspect that you will remember this day, but please know it is a memorable moment for me too. Today is only the second time that I have bestowed this medal upon a deserving recipient. And I did so because you remind us. You remind us that every day, today and every day, we have the opportunity to transform the lives of another person.